Well, we know that Governor Nathan Deal staffers are paying attention to our political coverage. Last week on OTS and on our morning radio program, we profiled Deal's opponents for the Republican gubernatorial nomination, David Pennington and John Barge.
The governor's chief of staff heard the conversations and reached out to us wondering why his boss wasn't included. We told him what we also told you last week, that GPB never got a response to our interview request. Well, tonight, the governor does want to talk to GPB about his candidacy for re-election. And our Claire Sims joins us with more. Claire.
Good evening, Bobby and Bill. This election season, Governor Deal is facing opposition from both the left and the right. Today, I sat down with him at the governor's mansion to find out why, after 4 years as the state's top elected official, he thinks voters should give him another term.
Well, I think anybody that's been in office should be able to run on their record. And I have a record that I am very proud to be able to run on.
Sitting down in the library of the governor's mansion, Republican Governor Nathan Deal rattles off his proudest moments over the last 4 years. Deal's running his campaign with one underlying message. His work has made Georgia the #1 state in the country in which to do business. But his Republican opponents, State School Superintendent John Barge and former Dalton Mayor David Pennington, have taken issue with that accolade from Site Selection magazine, saying the distinction doesn't mean much coming from a small industry publication. Deal argues while the magazine is small, its audience is powerful. He also downplays critics who say the jobs he's bringing to the state aren't quality jobs.
The quality of jobs? Sure. We'd all like to see the new jobs coming our way be all $100,000 jobs. But you know what? Any job is better than no job. So, can we improve the quality of the jobs that we have? Yes. But your chance of getting a better job is enhanced significantly if you already have a job.
The governor is also touting the recent addition of more than $500 million into the state's education budget. Critics say it's a drop in the bucket compared to how much money the state has withheld from public schools over the last decade. But Deal says the Quality Basic Education, or QBE, funding formula the state uses to determine school appropriations is outdated, and he hopes to change that if reelected.
When you do that, it's important that you get it right, because the reforms we need are not just about money, because we know some of the systems that spend the most per child for education get the poorest results. So we want to make sure that what we do is going to be effective to be able to address the problems.
Governor Deal is busy on the campaign trail, but he's been noticeably absent at events featuring his two primary challengers, including a debate put on by GPB and the Atlanta Press Club.
I haven't heard them say anything that I think will be of any merit, first of all. And secondly, I'm subject to debates practically every day of the working week. I have press conferences either planned or, as we call them, scrums, in which I'm at one event for a purpose and the media immediately wants to start asking me questions. I have not avoided that. I have answered questions over the entire time that I have been governor. If there is an issue that people don't know where I stand on it, it's simply because somebody has not asked me the question.
My conversation with the governor today did have some lighter moments. Deal says people might be surprised to learn he enjoys jumping on a tractor and bush hogging. Interestingly enough, that is the same activity that opponent John Barge told me he likes to do in his downtime. Bobby and Bill, back to you.